After the disappearance of Ash and the others, it is announced that General Magnus has been assassinated by an extremist faction within the security forces. News that a national hero has fallen at the hands of terrorists sends shockwaves through the country, and most blame the domestic security agency, which controls the security forces. This results in the ouster of Ronaldo Castile, Hell Spites' political arch-rival. Defense Minister Hell Spites, highly praised for his quick handling of the terrorist threat, is elected Prime Minister the following month. In the name of national security, Hell requests emergency powers from the Council. But as soon as he is granted those powers, his tyrannical nature emerges. He abolishes the Council, creates a secret police, and establishes a privileged class. Finally, he revives imperialism and claims that he will place himself on the sacred and inviolable Ishtarian Imperium. Realizing the danger, some citizens join anti-imperial movements, but these are easily crushed by the Crimson Guard. It was the second coming of the Dark Ages, and terror reigned over all.
Chapter 3, Escape to Tomorrow. Hello one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Vandal Hearts. I am the Max of Few Trades. In the last part, well, things went about as badly as they could ever possibly go. Betrayed by Kira, caught by our enemy. You saw what ultimately happened as a result of everything. And to top it all off, Ash, Grog, Sarah, and Magnus were thrown into a time-space distortion. So, yeah, we got a lot of stuff to get through if we're ever going to try and make anything better here. Well, you got to start somewhere, right? So let's go. First things first. Where exactly did Ash and Co. end up? Oh, wherever it is, it's purple and soaked in magma. Not a great sign. Where in the heck are we? I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. What the hell is a Kansas? I don't know, I heard it in a movie once. What the hell's a movie? Grog, we've got more important things to talk about right now. Ash, something's wrong with the General. I'm no healer, but I think it might be his many grievous wounds. Ugh. General, hang in there. Ash, it's no good. It's the end for me. General, no. I've stared death in the face all my life. I know what she looks like, and I do not fear her cold embrace. I was raised in a poor farming village. I was going to lead the simple life, following in my father's footsteps. But then the revolution came and our lives were thrown into turmoil. For country, for ideals, for liberty. But however pretty the slogan, there's no such thing as a good war. They call me a hero, but I'm just a murderer with blood on his hands. But think of the people you saved, like Eleni. Eleni. 15 years ago, I found her wandering around the ruins of her town. Adopting her was my attempt to make restitution for my sins. Ash, don't make the same mistakes I made. You must stop Helendulf. Return this land to its former greatness. I beg you, Ash. Retrieve the magic stone. General! General Magnus! Too bad we had to bury him in this weird place. Also, where did we get the wood for the cross? Something feels very wrong. Would the rejected doom demons perchance be what you were sensing? What are these things? I don't know, but they're attacking. Alright, so, yeah. All we've got is Asgrog and Sarah. Basically just about enough to get yourself out of most situations. I always found it incredibly interesting that these were the three that we ended up with in this weird alternate dimension. I always liked it. I found it interesting. Alright, well, no matter how you look at it, Sarah is definitely the biggest sitting duck of the three. So, we'll just go ahead and make sure that, yeah. Whatever comes next, she'll be able to survive. Okay. Yeah, a bit of a problem in that they are literally all flying enemies. Strong against the likes of Grog, but they are lower level than usual, so. As I was saying before with the, the previous map and the game knowing exactly what kind of characters you're going to most likely end up having and everything, they plan around this stuff. They don't make anything impossible, which is very nice of them. Alright, looks like literally everybody and their grandma's trying to take a bite out of Grog. Good lord, don't you know that you can't eat Grog? You drink Grog. Also, don't drink Grog, that would be weird. But alright. And here I thought buffing up Sarah's defenses was the play. Clearly not. Alright then, we'll just go ahead and make sure that you don't die, my dude. Alright, luckily the enemies are scarce enough that we can just kind of get away with splitting up and taking them down one by one. Not the tankiest creatures in the universe, thankfully. Go and take another swing at him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, a level up for Grog. All right, that's good. That's good stuff. That's real good stuff. All right. And I believe that means we've only just got, the singular Sparky. Yeah, they're literally called Sparkies for whatever reason. I don't get it. You have made an interesting choice this day, Sparky. Yeah, I bet you weren't expecting a holy instrument upside your head. Assuming any part of you had a head. Honestly, in the grand pantheon of strange things to shoot out blood geysers, these are pretty up there. They look to be made out of fire. So I don't know where the blood is even being stored. Nothing really makes a lot of sense about this. It's neat, though. Oh, hello. Aha! So this is why the spirits were so noisy. Huh? Hi there. You destroyed the spirits? Well, that was cruel. They tried to bite our heads off. Literally. Those are the spirits of people who died young. They're harmless. They are most assuredly not. Harmless? Are you crazy? Those things try to bite our heads. You see, Grog gets it. Grog always knows what's up. They were drawn by the smell of blood. You people have the blood of many on your hands. Oh, okay, so now we're just gonna be judging people now. Who are you? My name is Zohar, and I am just as you see me. Old and kinda bitter. I've been exploring this strange land for some time. Just south of here is this land's only town. You should visit it. Good luck, strangers. Well, that was weird. What a strange guy. Zohar. Where have I heard that name before? In any case, let's go pay this town a visit. Sure as all hell beats standing around here not knowing what the hell to do. Yeah, this place is strange. It's not even really well and truly defined what it is. It just kind of is what it is. These houses are really old looking. Not true. That house is ultra modern. It has a freaking stereo. I don't even know what that is. You're both right. It's both old and new. However that works. How it has a dojo in this place, I don't know. Anyway, does anybody maybe want new weapon? No, doesn't look so. We're pretty much sticking with what we've got for the foreseeable. Fair play, fair play. Don't have any need for any new items either. We'll just work with what we've got. To the tavern! Try to make do with whatever information we can manage. Welcome! Never seen you before. You must have some bad luck to materialize in this dimension. What? What are you talking about? This is a loophole in time. That's not really what a loophole means, but okay. This is the town at the end of the world. I guess. I mean, you claim it's a different dimension, but also that it's the town at the end of the world, implying that this is like the only place that's left when time ends. The flow of time is not an absolute. It's more like the weather. Sometimes there are disturbances. I've seen birds and small dogs come through rips in time-space. It's where most of your missing socks end up, in case you were curious about that. Most of the people who enter a warp just get spit out elsewhere, but some people wind up in this damned town, like me. That's very unfortunate. You want to leave this town? Simple. Exit this town and keep walking. The winds of time will take you somewhere, but you can't predict when and where you will appear. Yeah, see, that's the downside. You can leave. Nothing's stopping you, but, you could end up hundreds of years in the past, the future. Who the hell knows? You could wind up after the heat death of the universe. That wouldn't do you any good, now would it? I can understand why that uncertainty would not appeal to people. Looks like we might be stuck here. Loophole in time. I've heard legends. The ship that was lost at sea and found 10 years later in the desert, or the ancient princess who vanished while strolling in the garden. We've got to get back. We promised the general that we would stop hell and get the stone back. Are you referring to the magic stone? You're the guy from before. Yes, I was following you. I'm Zohar. If you don't mind, please tell me about this magic stone. Let's go to my home, outside of town, and talk of this. Okay, sure. We have the opposite of any leads, so we'll take what we can get. I see. You and your companions are trying to stop this man named Hell. Very subtle name, by the way. Yeah, that's what we've been saying. But are you absolutely sure that that's the right thing to do? Think about it. The generation before you gave up their lives to build an ideal society. And what was the end result? We've let the council turn into a den of thieves and liars. There will always be war, but by stopping Hell now, who's to say you won't be paving the way for someone even worse than him? Maybe you're right. But a brief peace is better than war. I can't sit and do nothing when I know that people are going to die. I suppose it is the struggle that lends dignity to our lives. It's decided. I will help you in your brave mission. And he means that literally. He's a black mage like Elodie. So, how can we... There's only one way to get back to your time. First, we have to go back to the exact spot where you first arrived. That's convenient. I'm glad that the rules are so extraordinarily clear-cut. Alright, well, that's all there is. If you miss this chance, you'll never get home. Okay. I was just making sure. I was just being careful, alright? I'm pretty sure I remember the location of every secret item that we're supposed to be picking up, and I think we can just go forward and hope for the best. Now, this mission is a unique one indeed, I must say. The preparations are complete. The space-time warp you entered was caused by a powerful magic source. This type of force always creates a counterforce. These mage towers will gather the force and recreate the warp. I sense something. It's more of these dudes, and they are very cantankerous. Hey Zohar, what was this about them being harmless? Not these creeps again. Those spirits will drain the tower's energy. I suppose we have no choice. We must protect the towers. If this doesn't work now, you'll never get back home. Then we'll do what we must do. Luckily for us, there is a bit of a loophole. Defend towers for 5 turns. Okay, so here's the thing. You could, conceivably, put one of each character at each and every single post. And, you know, do your best to try and keep every last one of them alive and not destroyed. But I'm just gonna tell you here and now, one of them is gonna sneak by and break them, and once one is down, you got a guy on the other side of the map not able to do anything while everything just goes completely belly up. The smart money, the right call, the correct thing to do is simply create an impenetrable defensive wall right around one of them. That said, let's see, hang on. Let me take a look at your movement range. Okay, this will be fine. And Sarah, I'm gonna need you to get rid of this guy first, because it's gonna take you a turn to be able to get everybody into the proper position. So, like so. Then, like also so. So there you go. We've got 2 blind spots already. Bit of an issue, that. But yeah, no, just... Yeah, oh, right, also, much like the antlion arms, they are forever spawning. Nothing on Earth will ever stop them. But yeah. And they can't take any damage at all. One hit, they're gone. Things are looking grim. I mean, by and large, I would personally feel like having all but only one of these things destroyed would probably doom our prospects, but luckily that's not how that works. Yo! Nice block, girl! Alright, Sarah currently holds the lead for killing these things. Just letting you all know. If any of you are starting to feel a little competitive, she's the bar to reach. So yeah. Luckily, I mean, these weird little demon dudes just aren't physically strong enough to be able to defeat any of you. And even if they get like really, really, you know, like adamant and tenacious about it, I mean, even if you have Sarah as a monk, she'll still have basic healing as a skill, so she can take care of it. That's not even getting into the fact that Zohar can use piercing light and stuff, so don't even worry about it. They're destroying the towers! Don't worry, I know. I have an ill-advised plan in play. It's literally never steered me wrong in the past, and it's not about to start now. Just believe in the madness, all right? There's a method to it, I promise. All right, now we just need to stand perfectly still around this tower and defend it for the next couple turns. Shouldn't be too much of a problemo. Oh, you think you're Mr. Tough Guy, do ya? Yeah, Zohar isn't particularly strong when it comes to physical attacks. Not just because, you know, he's a mage. He also is an unpromoted mage. He's still on the first stage of his occupation. When will the warp open up? Just a little longer. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's good. Everything's cool. I swears it. Spin cycle! I love that so much. Hey, there you go, my guy. Alright, so they're more than most likely probably going to try and attack Zohar more than anybody else. Ooh, we've got Holy Lightning! Most awesome, most awesome. But, yeah. Because he's got the worst defenses of the group, so don't you worry about it. We can heal him up, no problemo. Sarah, still obscenely powerful. Why must she be so strong all the time? Piercing Ray? No. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take a gander at what the positioning of all these creatures are going to be at the end of this turn. All going after Zohar, are you? Alright. I mean, hey, that's your choice. Ain't gonna work too good for you in the grand scheme of things, but you do whatever it is you want to do. Ah! Well, what a choice you've made this day. Sarah's still holding the record, guys. She's still the best of us all. All right. Another big old chomp. Another big old... What? Ow, really? All right, well, hey, that's what we've got Grog for. I ain't too terribly worried. Yeah, there we go. Zohar should survive this. He should. Jesus, actual Helen Christ. All right. Wow. Mans very much was almost the bigly dead. Unfortunate. Okay, all right, well, here's an idea. First things first. Let's just go ahead and do Healing Plus. We're in the exact perfect position to be able to heal all 4 of us at once. Isn't that neat? Even if, 2 of them don't actually, well, none of them actually need it except Zohar. They're all just kind of going after him exclusively. I mean, Sarah kind of needed it, but she was fine. She was doing fine. She's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, Piercing Ray! Cover your peepers! The streamers are coming! Yo! That's how you do it. And that's also how you get yourself a level up. There you go. You wouldn't think a man as old as him would be able to hop around like that, but he's just built different. No rheumatism in that man, I'll tell you that. Oh yeah! And there you go. Basically cleaned up the whole ass area. Go us. I don't think anybody else is even gonna be able to reach us except for the one that's right over there. And I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that for a half second. Don't even concern yourselves with these such problems. No, actually, it's kind of looking like we might end up taking a little bit more damage, but it's fine. We get another turn to heal him up. It'll be fine. It's gonna work out just A-OK-O. Why you gotta be all like that? Why you gotta be such an unrelenting asshole at all times? Who gave you permission for this mess? That's what I want to know. All right. What turn are we on right now? Turn 5. All right, yeah, so all we have to do is survive the next turn, and we are golden grams, y'all. Okay, there's literally no need to, yeah, we'll just, here. Cast Healing Plus in a way that only heals Zohar so we don't spend a day and a half watching the animation. There you go. All right. And smack him up. Hoo-yah! There you go. Okay. And, tell you what. We'll hit you with a Piercing Ray so that on the next turn when you try to attack Zohar, he'll be able to counter you to death. Which will be a terrible decision on your part, but it will be funny regardless. All right. Hold the line and we'll be fine. I'd like to say that I intended that rhyme, but I absolutely didn't. Poor choice on your part. Bye-bye. All right. Great first showing for Zohar. And just in general, I gotta say. Really? This is the song and dance you're playing? All right. Fine. Whatever, dude. Ain't none of you guys gonna be able to reach him at this point, so it's fine. There you go. Oh, never mind, Zohar might just actually be getting taken out. Just barely did it! Okay. Phenomenal first showing for Zohar. Rock on, my dude. Rock on. I am amazed we got away with that one. And you still get money for everything you got taken out. Yeah, we lost a couple of the pulls. It's fine, it's fine. We only needed 1. Besides, they're all gonna be there at the end of the cutscene anyway, so it doesn't matter. Actually, all of them are gone in the cutscene. I forgot about that part, that's weird. The warp will open up any moment now. We should all probably jump into this thing at the same time. There it is! Everyone jump in! We are! And literally cross every combination of fingers and toes that you can dexterously handle, because this is gonna be a ride. A wild one. Where are we gonna end up? Where are we gonna go? Nobody knows. Except for me and anybody else who's played the game. And here it is. This is where we've ended up. Ta-da. Ah, god damn it, Zoot came back. Who could have foreseen this? Give up, traitors. You're surrounded. Zoot, you slime bag. You may work for the Empire now, but you're still just a petty thief. Even if you do have new armor. The Empire has hired criminals to swell the ranks of the army. Now these scoundrels steal from the innocent under the protection of the Empire. 'Tis a sad sight to behold. And I was foolish enough to trust Dolph. Well, don't blame yourself. We all fell for it. Hey, speak for yourself, man. What's the delay? The villagers in this area are all rebel sympathizers anyway. Torch it! We'll burn all these villagers to the ground. Not while I'm alive, you won't. That's double for me. We don't stand a chance. But let's take as many of them with us as we can. But what if, miraculously, some friends were to appear? Like us, for example. We're friends. Where are we? Looks like we made it back. I can't believe it! It's Ash! It can't be. Is it really you? Yeah, it'd be me. What up, yo? Clive, my friend! Diego! Not as much my friend, I guess. What the? Where did they come from? Now we can turn things around. Ash, they're Hell's boys. Let's show them the old crunch play. Okay. Let's pretend I know what that is. Is that anything like a pincer maneuver? Because we've got a pretty solid pincer maneuver situation going on for ourselves here. All right. Okay. All right. So we don't have a lot to work with here. Although we do get a guest star party member in Clive. His class is NPC. All right. He's pretty strong though. Tanky too. So you don't gotta worry about that. All right. So let's see. I'm going to have to have Dolan do what he does best and act as a safe blocker. Yeah. Oh, it's not entirely obvious, but this is a grenadier, or grenadier? I've never known how to say it. Regardless, they count as archers. Be careful of that. They might throw grenades, but they're archers. I fail to see how that makes any goddamn sense, but it's the world we're living in and we're gonna have to make do, so don't worry about it. Okay, actually, Diego might be about to be completely doomed in about a hot second. Oh boy. Anyway, we've got the Deacon, who can heal. We've also got the Warlock, that can cause the Rainbow Stroke. Our enemies are using magic now, and it is going to be a problem. Alright, well, Ash and Grog, they're the ones with stout defenses. Zohar and Sarah, comparatively not so much. So there you go. We'll make it work somehow. Okay, you've decided to attack Huxley. And it didn't even freaking work! Get wrecked, jackass! Alright. So we've got swords, we've got bats. How they have control over bats, I haven't the slightest idea. But, you know, it is what it is. Take a swing! Very good. Yeah, we'll be able to take care of that, no problem. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you here and now, this isn't gonna go any better for you than it did when you attacked Grog. Just throwing that out there. In fact, it went substantially worse, as a matter of fact. Really sucks to be you. Alright, a lot of these dudes really running right over. Joke's on you, we've got a very able-bodied healer over here. Go ahead and throw out as many attacks as you freaking want. See how far it gets you in life. Man, they're always going after Grog. What is up with that? Grog don't deserve this mess. Okay, Bloodbat, doing its Bloodbat thing. Unfortunate. Okay. I think we're going to be okay. I think. Okay, nope, Grog is going to die. Forgot about the range on that one! Oh, that's a problem. You got me. Time to retreat. All right. Yeah, that's a problem. That is a very serious problem. Okay. Clive, you just go off and do your own thing. Oh, right, because he's an NPC, he's non-player controlled. There's literally nothing I can do about it. Okay. Gonna have to play this right. First things first. Let's do our best to get rid of these guys, maybe. It didn't work. And it slightly worked. All right, we'll take it, I guess. You do what you gotta do, don't you know? Okay. Ash is not looking the best at this exact moment. Okay, tell you what. Go ahead and hit him up with that free healing. That should put him in a good spot, yeah? Yeah, that's all right, that'll work. Sarah, unorthodox perhaps, but, jeez, now that I think about it, I don't know if that's gonna really work. This might have been a horrendous mistake on my part. Okay, all right, I don't like it! This is not a good place to be. Okay, then what we've gotta do is make a serious impact real fast. All right, pushing it! Yeah, not the best time for it, but we need to tantalize as many dudes over here as we possibly can to try and stop them. Okay, get rid of that blood bat! Very nice. Okay, now next up, let's see. Huxley, he can't do anything about that, but they'll all want to try and hit them, so we're gonna have to work with that, I guess. This mission has always been a tricky one. Okay, what are you looking he can do that a lot more. Okay, what about you and your range? Not great. Okay, so it's looking like we're gonna get attacked by the blood bats, a grenader, 2 grenaders likely, and this guy. Okay. It's not a sure thing that we're going to die, except maybe I'm wrong and we're totally about to die. All because I took 1 step too many on my opening move? You've got to be kidding me. Well, I mean, if it ends up happening, it ends up happening. I'm gonna be honest, this was definitely on my short list of maps that I thought were potentially possible that we would end up getting game overs on. But you never know, we might get stupid lucky. Crazier things have happened, I suppose. Boy, do I hate that. Air combat v air combat. Paralyzed, never mind, no counterattacks for us. God, I hate the blood bats. Hate them. Yeah, no, we're completely boned. Damn it. All because I took 1 step too many, huh? All right, we're gonna have to start over. I wanted to try to take the heat off of everybody over there. Not the right call. Not the right call. All right. From the beginning of the map. These are just, hey, these things happen. If I'm just gonna beat myself up over every dang thing, well, I never get anything done. All right, let's try and be a little more smart. For example, that's how far they can go, huh? All right. I don't like it. I'd much rather take a firmer stand, but this is, now you guys are aware. Have you noticed how cautious I had been playing so many of these maps? How I'd been making so many enemies come to us, how I haven't been overextending nearly enough. You know, turns out there was a pretty solid reason for why I did that. Also, that's not what I meant. I wanted Dolan, please. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and get as many dudes to line up in this position as we can. Any and all bonus damage is going to play a very large role in our success. Okay. At the very bare minimum, we shouldn't end up losing one of our party members on the first goddamn turn. There you go. Can't do anything about that one now, can ya? Can ya? All right, come on. All right. Yeah, figured as much. That's fine. We can work with that. We can definitely get something to work with all this. Honestly, a first turn where we just flat out don't get hit at all, for the most part, is ideal. For example, in this exact instance, Piercing Ray is going to really work out great for us, especially, damn. There was a small chance that that blood bat was gonna attack attack Ash. Then I could have hit him like so many more dudes all at once. It would have been fantastic. But all right. It's fine. We'll make it work. All right. You just go ahead and have yourself a grand old time with that bat, Clive. I'm not gonna stop you, buddy. Okay. All right. So the correct way of going about this. Let's see. Boy, howdy. Ain't that the million-dollar question? All right, hit him with a piercing ray and we'll see what goes down. Big damage. Big damage. All right. A level up that we have already gotten in a previous life. Very nice. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. His attack is 75. Grog's attack is 74. Theoretically, if this works, and it do, very nice, then we can have Grog go ahead and do this. It should work. And it totally did. Fantastic. All right, now the real question is, what the hell do I have Sarah do? That's an issue. Okay, I'm gonna go with making sure that Grog can tank whatever happens next. We're running a very serious risk with this play because the Blood Bat could easily attack Sarah or Zohar and paralyze them, and they won't be able to do anything. If they do it to Sarah, then there goes the only person who could cure paralysis. It's a big honkin' mess. All right, well, let's see. Tell you what. Hit that Blood Bat. Okay, and please don't endure paralysis. Good man. That's what you want to see. Well, yeah. You know what? I mean, even if he does end up getting paralyzed by the Blood Bat, he'll still work as a human shield, essentially. Pretty much no other way to be able to phrase what it is he's acting as at this exact moment. It is an honest-to-God fact. End of story. All right. What are you all gonna do this time? Be an asshole. Yeah, all right, that makes sense. Fair play. Grenaders, always be grenading. Always be grenading. God damn it. All right, well, he shouldn't die from any of this, miraculously. It just puts him in an absolutely horrendous position. All right, you have chosen to attack Ash. That is an interesting choice. Ah, well. I fail to see that you, saw that coming. All right, so, yeah. Here's hoping that a combination of a Grenader and a Blood Bat isn't going to outright kill Ash. Please don't let it outright kill Ash. No, actually, you've decided to go after Dolan. All right. Not good, but all right. You really pulling this bullcrap today? God damn, that's really bad. Oh God, please don't. Okay, Sarah's alive. She was gonna be alive, but she's not paralyzed, which is so much better. Okay, so 2 of my stronger units are paralyzed. There is literally absolutely nothing I can do about it. Oh boy. And now Clive is paralyzed too. Jesus Christ. This has gone as horribly as it could ever realistically go. Okay. Think it through. I mean, Dolan is absolutely dead meat. The Blood Bat's just gonna keep on being a Blood Bat. Huxley can, you do have Cure. You do, yeah. Which means I can have Huxley unparalyze one of them to do something. The question is, what the ever-loving hell should I have it be? I could cure Dolan, have Dolan kill the blood bat, which would prevent more of this from happening later. Huxley is going to be safe from the whole situation. Because he's protected by Diego and the boulder. If I take Huxley out of this position to attack something, then he opens himself up to being paralyzed too. Can't have that. So no matter what, Dolan is absolutely going to get himself killed. That is such an atomic bummer. I mean, even if I do just use healing on him, it's not going to be enough to protect him from all of the attacks he's about to endure on the next turn. So it feels to me like the only option I have is to at least give him the ability to take out an enemy before he gets taken out. Far from ideal circumstances, but we'll have to make do. Of course, this all goes completely belly up, assuming, you know, that this gets blocked. Okay, we got that one going for us at least. And he gets a level up before everything is done. You gotta take what you can get. This isn't an easy map. We do not have nearly as many resources as we typically would, and it's causing a bit of a problem. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead, actually, do this. Hit us with the healing plus. All three of them need it. And with a little bit of luck, we just might perhaps be able to clear out the greater majority of the issues going on around here. Okay, I have an ill-advised idea. First things first. Good, good, good. That's step one. Step two. Fantastic, fantastic. Now, here's the real issue. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, it worked! Fantastic. Okay, okay, okay. This whole situation is still really terrible, but it's not hopeless. That is the important bit in all of this. It's not hopeless. Really sorry about this, Dolan, but you did good, man. You did good. It's okay. It's okay. Just stay alive, man. Just stay alive. Okay. Diego actually is likely to survive, amazingly enough. Asshole! Yes, and by the way, the grenades do not explode when they're thrown. I don't really understand what the deal with that is either. Okay, okay. So, jeez. How do we go about this next move? Obviously, we need Huxley to, yet again, cast Cure. We can cure up Diego, which is fantastic. He could easily get rid of the Centurion, but I think he's gonna get obliterated by that bat. But, I mean, I suppose at the end of the day, as long as we ultimately get rid of an enemy every single time we go through this, it should be all right. If nothing else, he's gonna get attacked by the Grenader and taken out that way. Sorry about this, Diego, but same as Dolan. As long as we're making progress. How do you not level up from that? Okay, well. All right. Not ideal, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna force it to work. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Could end up getting hit by that. Let's see, hang on a second. The Warlock is gonna hit him, but what about you, Zoot? Could you get to him? You would not get to him. The Deacon would also not be able to do anything, so... All right, I'm also going to reposition a couple other guys. I just really need less of this in my goddamn life. Why are you not dead? Oh, well, that's a real unfortunate circumstance. Okay, all right. desperate times, desperate measures, everything in between. You know how it goes. This is fine. This is totally fine. Okay, we'll just get Sarah into the mix. It's gonna be a pretty painful next turn. But we just might barely make it through. Just barely. Here we go. Yep, of course. Whatever, get it over with. I am amazed that did not kill him outright, but the blood bat will make sure to fix that. Never mind, he has decided to attack Clive. You are a band of idiots! And I'm okay with that. Oh my, how am I okay with all of that is transpiring this day? You could have easily killed Diego. That would not have been anything for you, man. All right, now we got the Warlock causing some problems. Are you attacking Sarah? You know she has magic defense, right? That's like the one thing that would never work. Y'all mad, crazy style stupid. All right, they've got their own healers now because of course they do. That's not good. Oh, that's real bad. Okay. Let's see, any chance of a piercing ray cause? No, of course not. Can you stand where Sarah is standing if I move her? I can, okay. So I just need to know what it is I'm gonna be doing with that. Goddamn, how do a lot of unique choices today to be made. I guess heal Diego. I suppose. Alright, then let's get rid of this whole bat situation. Thank you. Okay. That's fine. Huxley is acting as a bit of a distraction. I admit this much. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna do this. Okay. All right. Now the thing is, I feel like it is intensely likely that Zoot would have the idea to try and murder Sarah. If Sarah stands there, is she safe? Not really, no. That sucks. Okay. Let's see. If I go all the way over here and use Healing Plus. Okay. For at least the next turn, she's safe. You take what you can get. And next up... I mean, he might end up going after Zohar specifically. Yeah. Well, if it happens, it happens. We'll just have to play this one by ear. Damage is damage is damage. I feel like it's not impossible for me to kill the Deacon, honestly. I feel like that honestly might be the play. I don't know what the flying hell this freaking Warlock is gonna choose to do. Nothing great. I have no idea what the hell Zoot is going to decide is the right call. He could easily kill Zohar, probably. He can't get to Sarah, at least. Alright, fine. God damn it! Alright, well, that's not great. Well, he might spend his next turn healing himself. I might have completely doomed myself on this one, not gonna lie to you all. Alright. Well, hands off the controller, there's ain't nothing more I can do. Okay. Not what I thought you would do. Alright, well, Zohar is gonna get taken out by that. He's not gonna get taken out by that. Alright, Zoot, do you want to waste your turn too? Yo, he's wasting his turn healing! Nice! Healing yourself means you aren't healing your allies, which puts you in a terrible position. Sucks to be you. All right, all right. Nice to see you're still making those weird-ass noises, Zoot. How the ever-loving hell did I get through that turn without losing a single character? We're all in agreement that that's total bullcrap, right? Like, I'm fine with it, but that is such unmitigated bullcrap. Ain't nothing about that make any sense. Alrighty then. You know what, Clive? Honestly, you just keep on being you, buddy. All right. I'll give Diego another one of these. All right, so Ash has taken considerable damage. Grog is just fine. Okay, so here's what we should probably do. Yes. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, okay. We'll have Grog. How far can you walk, Zohar? You can go there. Okay. Okay, well, it's fine. Swing, 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 swing. Oh, okay, cool, 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 cool. I wasn't entirely sure if he was gonna be able to do that, but now that Ash is level 16, he should probably be able to take care of like the stuff like the Deacon and stuff. Okay, 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 this is fine, this is cool, this is good, this is good. We can work with this. We're gonna have Ash do this. We're gonna have Zohar. Not great, not great. Piercing Ray? Piercing Ray! The Deacon is gonna end up healing Zoot. I'm aware of this. But it's fine, it's fine. Okay, now, Sarah! The lovely Sarah, you just go ahead and heal them right proper up. Okay? Okay. Very nice, very nice. Once again, she continues to be the highest leveled character in the group. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, well, it's just Zoot, a Warlock, and a Deacon at this point. And I mean, eventually they're gonna run out of magic too, so. Don't know what to tell you, y'all. Don't know what to tell you. I feel like Zohar's odds of making it through this turn, very, very low. Like, if Zoot has any measurement of brain at all, he'll go after Zohar. I'm not happy about it, but I mean, this mess is just gonna end up happening. Yeah, okay. Sorry, Zohar. Ugh. I shall return! No doubt about that one, my dude. Okay, okay, okay. So we just need to defeat Zoot. Isn't that right? No, we need to defeat all the enemies. All right, well, whatever, man. You can use your spell one more time and then you're completely useless. What about you? You can barely do anything at all anymore. Whatever. Okay. Well, then let's have Diego. Stab that man in the back of the head. Yeah, big time damage because you're weak to it. Sucks to be that guy. All right. And you know what I'm gonna do? I don't use this nearly enough. Bless that weapon something fine and dandy. Let's get ourselves some bonus damage up in here, if you please. And unlike last time, we're not gonna be so stupid as to let Zoot not die. All right, good day, sir. Yep, there we are. Not gonna have to deal with that asshole anymore.
Foreshadowing is a narrative device.
All right, now Grog, you just make a beeline straight for that Deacon. Okay, so, yeah, okay. We ended up losing Dolan and Zohar. But honestly, given the stacked as all hell deck that was against us on this one, honestly, not that terrible. Really not that bad. The Deacon knows there ain't nothing around for him to heal. Whoop! Hey, paralysis finally wore off long after that would have actually meant something. All right, well, just go ahead and kill this dude. Good day to you. There you go. All right, okay. Seeing as how the Warlock is just gonna kinda be doing much of nothing for a while, I mean, yeah, you ain't got no MP. This dude ain't nothing. He's got nothing to his name. He can't accomplish anything with his life anymore. All right, well, in that instance, why not spend a little extra time? Yeah, I'm fine with it. Let's try it out. I don't know if I've ever... Oh, never mind. I was gonna try and get those treasure chests. Turns out he's an idiot. Turns out this... Okay, all right, well. His sense of self-preservation is clearly lacking immensely. We also can't stop Clive from doing his thing. Regardless, heal yourself up. I don't know why on earth a Warlock would think that that was the play to make. Sure, he blocked one attack, but how long is that gonna work out for himself? Anywho, this just looks like something would be here. Yo, it's a sack of money. Very nice. All right, well, I feel as if Diego is not gonna have, even with all of his amazing movement options, I don't think he's gonna be able to do this one. We make it another turn, he can grab it, but I mean that's up to the Warlock over there. And another push. There you go. All right, so what you gonna do, Warlock? What exactly is your plan? Attacking Huxley again. I'm not sure. Will this outright kill him? No, it will not. Honestly, I'm fine with this. Huxley needed the EXP anyway. If this is the character you've chosen to make your sworn blood rival in your final hours, then okay, it's cool, whatever. Just gives me time to open up treasure chests. Ba-boom. Attack the treasure. What are we getting? Elixir. All right, hey, no problem with that. And Diego, what's over hero? Hey? Crack that thing open. Ooh, a mega herb. Like a normal herb, but substantially better in every conceivable way. Delightful. All right, well, you've already proven that this probably won't kill him, but... Oh, never mind, it totally did. Sucks to be that guy. Okay. Huge screw up on our first attempt. I concede that. And this obviously still could have gone a bit better, but this is a harder map. Reducing how many characters we've got and whatnot, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it's all right. Could be better, but we did okay. And now to catch up. Commander, Clive, well met. Also you other guys. Ash, beyond hope. But where have you been these past 3 miserable years? 3 years? We've only been gone 1 day. To be perfectly honest, the truth is we're lucky to have come this close. We might have easily been off by 20 years or more. Jesus Christ. That can't be true. In the grand scheme of things, losing out on 3 years ain't that bad, really. Let's go back to the village and talk it out. Like that could have been so much worse. Could have popped out 70 years into the future. Pretty much every one of our allies would have been either dead or too old to do anything. So that's what happened while I've been gone. Jesus. Many good people want to resist Emperor Hell, but all of their leaders have been either executed or exiled. Sometimes one and then the other. Those are always dark ones. If only we could bring everyone under the same banner. Let's do it! We'll set off some fireworks that'll rouse the resistance from sleep. Fireworks, huh? What's the plan? We'll storm the Imperial Prison, which is where the remainder of our allies who aren't here are. The one that they brag is impenetrable? It's like Impel Down! Go in there, save our friends, get out, make them look like complete and total idiots. Let's freaking go. It would be a great victory for the rebels. That's where they hold the political prisoners. If we could free them, we might finally be able to organize ourselves. Clint, Eleni, and Amon are being held there too. It's perfect. 2 birds with 1 stone. I think we should try it. We are in agreement. I'll lead the troops during the actual attack. Clive, I want you to start trying to galvanize the resistance. Like a deck. Nails on a deck. You got this. I understand. Things are just starting to get interesting. Diego apparently considered everything that happened before now to be incredibly dull. Ain't that wild? Regardless, there we go. Ashgrog and Sarah have returned within a decent time frame. Like I said, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Fairly certain I can buy new gear for everybody now, so I'm probably going to do that, assuming I can. And in the next part, we're storming the prison. See you all then.